Duggar News. Joy-Anna admits she prayed for 2 years before wearing pants in public and breaking family rules. Duggar News fans are always curious to learn about the journeys of Jim and Michelle Duggar's family. They love to know how a few of their daughters chose to break the stereotypes and embrace freedom. Joy-Anna and Jinger's names are always on the top when it comes to breaking the IVLP rules. The latter is always the first to embrace the modern world, especially because of marrying a person outside the IVLP community. However, Joy-Anna took time to drop her modesty rules because she married a family friend. Fortunately, Austin has been very supportive of his wife. Still, Joy-Anna had to wait for a long time to wear jeans in public. Why did she wait for too long? Did she really pray before making the decision? What made her so conscious about it? Duggar News. Joy-Anna shares her plans to move to LA permanently. Joy-Anna Duggar has been in Los Angeles for a long time. She was spotted hanging out with her sister, Jinger, in several social media posts. Hence, Duggar News fans assumed that the reality TV celeb may just have moved to her sister to help her out during her last stages of pregnancy. However, fans were curious after Joy-Anna spent almost a month in the city. A curious fan asked Joy-Anna about her plans to move to LA permanently with her family. She explained that she had rented an apartment near Jinger's home in the city. She wanted to give her some privacy during her third trimester. So the reality TV star stays near her home and visits them occasionally. Joy-Anna made it clear that she has no plans to move to the city forever. Duggar News. Joy-Anna shares her tough journey to become comfortable in jeans. Joy-Anna didn't find it easy to drop the modesty rules of the Duggar family. She often shares her family's ultra-conservative values with the Duggar News fans. The 19 Kids and Counting star was prohibited from wearing pants, as they were considered immodest in her family. Many years later, Joy-Anna ditched the IVLP rules and went for pants and jeans. Recently, a curious fan asked her whether it was tough or easy to wear pants for the first time. They already know that her sisters, Jinger and Jill, began wearing pants even before her. However, the reality TV star may not have found it easy to embrace the new change. Forsyth admitted that it was a long and thoughtful decision. She knew people would call her and Austin crazy for this, but they prayed a lot before their decision. She explained, "My husband and I were both taught that pants were immodest." Hence, the Counting on stars didn't want to rush into a decision and go back and forth. Moreover, Joy-Anna Forsyth thought about wearing pants for 2 years before making the decision. Joy-Anna Forsyth grew up on TV, often sharing her family's ultra-conservative Christian values with the world. When Joy was still a school-aged child, she discussed modest dress regularly on her family's show, 19 Kids and Counting. Their modest dress rules prohibited women from wearing pants in any circumstance. Many years later, Joy-Anna has ditched the Duggar family rule. Still, it wasn't an easy choice. She admits it took her years of soul-searching to finally pull on a pair of jeans. Joy-Anna Forsyth appeared to be one of the most devout Duggars when Counting On and 19 Kids and Counting was on the air. Her marriage to a family friend suggested she would carry on the Duggar family traditions. That changed when she changed her style of dress and admitted she was not following the teachings of the IBLP. She didn't come by those choices easily, though. In a recent Instagram story, Joy-Anna Forsyth revealed that it took her 2 years of soul-searching and praying before she was ready to drop her family's strict modesty rules. Austin Forsyth was equally involved. Still, she insists the decision wasn't a rebellious one. Instead, she claims she has redefined what it means to live and dress modestly. While Joy-Anna had sisters and sisters-in-law who had all decided to wear pants before her, the decision was still difficult for her. The dress code change may have been more challenging for her than her sisters because of who she married. Joy insists Austin Forsyth has supported her choices, but noted that both she and Austin were raised within the same ultra-conservative Christian social circle. They both grew up thinking that a woman wearing pants was considered immodest. Joy's sisters did not have the same roadblock. Duggar Vuolo and Jill Dillard both opted to wear pants before Joy. Duggar came first, stepping out in jeans and pants not long after marrying Jeremy Vuolo. Jill followed, sharing photos of herself wearing ripped jeans and even denim shorts. Both sisters have discussed the decision to wear pants and the tension it created with their parents. However, they had backers in their husbands, neither of whom were raised in the strict religious ministry in which the Duggars were raised. Neither Derek Dillard, who married Jill Dillard in 2014, nor Jeremy Vuolo, who wed Duggar in 2016, thought pants were raised to believe women in pants were inherently immodest. Today, all of the married Duggar daughters don pants, and most of the women who married into the family do too. However, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar have kept the dress code rules for their youngest daughters intact. Michelle still avoids pants too. After watching Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar raise 19 children on 19 kids and counting on, many fans have been wondering which of their children, if any, will follow in their footsteps and have an oversized family of their own. Now we know that Joyanna Duggar won't be one of them. And is it just us? Or did she just take a swipe at her parents in her Instagram stories for having so many kids? During an Instagram Q&A with fans, one of her followers asked her if she had any desire to have 19 kids like her parents did. And for Joy, it seems to be a resounding no. No, not 19, she wrote. I want to be able to effectively and intentionally raise for my kids for Jesus, so whatever number that is for us. Maybe 4 or 5. Now that Joy is a mom to 3 children, Gideon, Evelyn, and Gunnar, that would mean she's only going to have 1 or 2 more kids before her family with husband Austin Forsyth is complete. That's a big family in general, but not big at all compared to the environment she grew up in. Though Duggar critics on Reddit typically aren't big fans of the family's parenting choices, this time they're supportive of Joy deciding against having kids in the double digits, and no one seems too surprised she wouldn't want her children to have an upbringing like her own. It must hit like a truck to see her own kids get to the age where they would have started having buddies in her childhood home. It's honestly remarkable to me that all of the older girls speak so highly of Michelle, one commenter shared. The Duggar daughter, who used to film events and share footage with her followers, took a step back to be more present in this season of life. She recently confirmed she was expecting her 6th child, announcing that she reached the halfway point in her pregnancy. The Counting on Star updated followers on what the Seawold family has been up to over the last several months and touched on what she's doing differently this pregnancy.